All right. Hey, y'all. What's up? It's your girl, Shar. I want to make sure you guys grab your orange juice, your apple juice, get comfortable, let a few more people come on in, and we're going to jump into a little bit of content, not much. So let's go. All right. What's up, checkmates? It's your girl Shar. Y'all know what time it is. Hit that like button, turn your notification on, and subscribe to the channel because I promise you, you won't be disappointed. Listen, y'all make it do what it do, what it do, what it do. And remember to speak when you walk on in the chat because ain't nobody sleep with you last night. If you aren't following me on any form of social media, go ahead and follow me on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and X, and even now Patreon at Shar's Reality number 6. If you haven't had a chance to follow my backup page, please do on all platforms at Shar's Reality Family. Hello to all my newcomers, flip floppers, and day ones. What's up? And lottie dottie to everybody. Can I tell y'all how I thought I was recording and saying hello to y'all and I never hit go live? But that's some business that I probably should not have told y'all, but I'm telling y'all anyway. I could not believe that I was talking for about 5 minutes and never hit the go live button. So I was talking to myself, honey. I guess it's great that I don't get annoyed by my own voice because who was I talking to? I'm not going to be here for long because my client is fussy, honey, and I don't want him to start popping through my live. So I'm going to get it out there. You guys share so we can get out there further. And from there, we're going to be rocking and rolling, okay? Hello to everyone now and later. Welcome to the chat. So first thing first, this ICE stuff is out of control. I'm sure you guys got wind of the National Guards being released to assist with the deportation. And it does seem like a specific kind of people are being targeted. Um, and unfortunately, it's where we are, right? I know there's all nationalities that are here illegally, but it does seem like a lot of Hispanic people are being targeted the most, okay? Them and Mexicans, to me, okay? And I don't mean to like put a tab on race or nothing like that, but since we're talking about ICE and the deportation and the National Guards, I just want to say that, right? This is deplorable, okay? I am going to do a shorter video where I kind of put in a little bit more detail in that so that you guys can see it up close and personal. We had Bambi from Lovin' Hip Hop on yesterday, was out there live, and she thinks that it's wrong, which a lot of us think that it's right and wrong at the same time. Because if they're coming from a space that I'm coming from, if you were here illegal, that is a crime, right? You have to go through the proper chains of command to be here legally, okay? However, the Bible says do things in decency and order. So the way it's being done, I do not agree with, okay? So Bambi was out there, and I'm going to put those clippings into a separate clip of everything that's going on. You got like the bombs going off. You got the National Guards dispersed. You got, and these people are fighting. Y'all hear me? They are fighting. They like, we won't go. We won't go. It's a crime at the end of the day, guys. We got to be mindful of that, right? There's a law wherever you go that has to be followed, and you just cannot come and camp out places illegally, okay? If you got smuggled in, unfortunately, those people, maybe they'll get caught, right? But there's a proper way in doing everything. But I'm not going to lie to y'all. It is a tearjerker, and it is heartbreaking. You got ICE pulling up at graduations, speaking on what they did, and parents running out of one door, never able to see their children graduate because ICE is coming into that. ICE is even sending summons to the individuals to come to court for these tickets. They're going to throw the tickets out when they get there. But when they get there, you got ICE pulling up in the courtroom. Like, y'all, this is bad, okay? And LA, my heart goes out to them right now because they are going through it. You hear me? So Anna from the Zeus Network is speaking on it. She becomes very emotional while speaking on it and the way they're doing it and how Hispanics are being targeted. Everybody has a right to have a take on it. I know Bambi, they was telling her to go back home with her kids. They was like, girl, stay out of this. This don't got nothing to do with you. Why are you so invested, right? But I also seen Bambi with a camera, so I think she was doing it for like another necessary reason. But everybody can have a take on it. Like, there's no right or wrong way in speaking up for what you believe. Like I said, it's unfortunate either way you look at it. And this is bad, okay? This is bad. So let's listen to what Anna from the Zeus Network had to say about who they're targeting and how it's being done. Okay, let's go.
For all the Latinos, but what about the Polish people that aren't supposed to be here? The Russians? It's hella white, undocumented Americans in this bitch. It's hella white people that shouldn't be here. Hella white people that shouldn't be here. Not a single Russian, not a single Polak. I can go there. We can go there. This shit's so fucking weird. Why the fuck ICE not arresting the Polish people, the Italians that came on the fucking boat too? Bitch, they just as much as immigrants.
One more time for the ones in the back, okay? She's upset, okay? But let's listen to it one more time.
ICE is coming for all the Latinos, but what about the Polish people that aren't supposed to be here? The Russians? It's hella white, undocumented Americans in this bitch. It's hella white people that shouldn't be here. Hella white people that shouldn't be here. Not a single Russian, not a single Polak. I can go there. We can go there. This shit's so fucking weird. Why the fuck ICE not arresting the Polish people, the Italians that came on the fucking boat too? Bitch, they just as much as immigrants. ICE is coming for.
Okay. So that's
Polish people that aren't supposed to.
Hold on, let me turn it off. But yeah, guys, it's unfortunate. And like I said, it's getting nasty, okay? These ICE agents are being maced and tear gas is being dispersed. And, you know, some of them, they're just doing a job, okay? Some of them don't have a heart and some of them do, right? But they still have a job to do. Like I said, this sucks, okay? And I am going to make a smaller video just pertaining to just pertaining to this stuff that's going on with the ICE and the National Guard. And listen, I also believe that if people are responding the way they are because they're afraid, they're scared, right? They don't want their kids taken, they don't want their parents taken, and they are some of the people that's being targeted are even the protesters, right? That are legally here, that's protesting, right, for their people, and they're being targeted. So, y'all, this is a mess. But Bambi went out there yesterday because she says that this is her hometown. So let's listen to a little bit of what she had to say. And like I said, she's saying that people were telling her, like, Bambi, go home, this not your fight, go home with your kids. But she was definitely out there. So let's listen to a little bit of what she had to say. Let's go.
Government right now, what they're doing, the rights that they're stripping of people, a lot of them who deserve to be here, it's just goes to show you how much we need to step up to the plate and get. Look at this, y'all. No way. If it's bad now, if we don't do nothing about it.
They have a noisy background.
This is downtown LA right now. Put my screen. I want to buy a flag. Did you see the guy that's put my screen. Alive. Oh, do I go with soccer?
For those of you just joining, we're listening to
bringing in the camera and shit.
To Bambi talk about her being in LA where they're actively deporting people and it's just chaos. So that's what we're listening to now. And like I said, it is sad, but listen, you break the law, you have to be dealt with accordingly. It sucks and it's not okay. But Bambi is team and protesting for the people that's being deported.
I know most people that know me, they know I'm from around here, and my whole entire life. It's like these are people I grew up with, school with, next door neighbors, best friends, across the street, like all that. So the fact that people are being like displaced from their families, and this is absolutely insane. I just really can't believe that this is going on right here. Like, never in my life.
All right, so I just wanted you guys, it's a lot of traffic, so the noise is in the background, so I'm not going to play too much more of that. But I just want you guys to hear some of the people speaking out for deportation that's going on over in LA. It's a mess, right? And a lot of people believe that this will only get worse, okay? And I'm with them, okay? I don't think that it's necessary right now for the National Guards to be out there and these things taking place, but who am I, right? I'm just having a conversation, and we just having a conversation. But like I said, it sucks. I see Kamala Harris is out there and she's speaking on it, and what's going on with them and how this is bad. And let's go over some of the things that she had to say. Okay. Kamala Harris says, Los Angeles is my home. And like so many Americans, I am appalled at what we are witnessing on the streets of our city. She says deploying the National Guard is a dangerous escalation meant to provoke chaos. In addition to the recent ICE raids in Southern California and across our nation, it is part of the Trump administration's cruel, calculated agenda and spread panic and division. She says this administration's actions are not about public safety. They're about stalking fear of the community demanding dignity and due process. She says protest is a powerful tool, central in the fight of justice. And as the LAPD mayor and governor has noted, demonstrations in defense of our immigrants' neighbors have been overwhelming peaceful. I continue to support the millions of Americans who are standing up to protect our most fundamental rights and freedoms. Okay, so that's what Kamala Harris had to say. So she's speaking up as well, y'all. This is bad. This is really, really, really bad.
News that we're just getting in. This is brand new into our newsroom, that the U.S. Northern Command is saying that approximately 500 active duty Marines are, quote, prepared to deploy, in their words, as unrest in Los Angeles continues. This is after, of course, the Secretary of Defense, Pete Hegseth, had mentioned this. Is that necessary at this point?
No, I'm going to be, not operationally, it's not necessary. There may be other reasons for it. I want to just put this.
I also want to ask you about some breaking news that we're just getting in. This is brand new.
Okay, so yeah, a lot of people are saying like it's not necessary. It's definitely not necessary, and it's going to make things worse, better than worse before they become better. Okay, so let's jump off of this for a minute. Like I said, I will prepare a shorter video, give you guys more context, and also let's get doing anything that Blueface has not told him to do. Okay, now Chrisean just said that she is released from probation. She got released early. Let me get you guys what she had to say. She got released earlier. Now, a few months back, even a month probably, it probably hasn't even been months, where Blueface dad announced and pulled up this whole video where he was throwing Chrisean's stuff out of Blueface's house. And he was saying that, ain't no coming back. That's it. He got the word from Blueface. Now it's something. He reposts a clip of that particular video and where he's throwing Chrisean's stuff out right after she says that she's been released from probation. Okay. And now he's saying that he's been trying to contact Chrisean for the last 60 days and no word back. Okay, and he's playing with words as if he's trying to create a paper trail if she comes back there. Okay, because let's be clear, Chrisean did not realize it then, but hell, she about to find out now. Blueface never had her best interests at heart. At least I don't believe so, okay? Everything here is a legend in my opinion only, but I don't believe that he ever had her best interests at heart. Therefore, he's always trying to one-up her, okay? So now that he knows that she's off probation, they're making it known publicly through this video. We tried to contact her. There's no reason for her to come back here. If she come back here, we are instructed and will call the police, and then she's going to have another charge. So I hope that she peep game and stay the hell away from the Blueface house and make it known. And she even did a live when they first threw her stuff out. She was like, I don't want that right? I don't want it. They can keep it. But I'm wondering, like, what's your problem now? Why are you putting this video out now, days after she announced that she's been released from probation early? I feel like they're trying to create this paper trail so they can make their best move yet, okay? But here's what they had to say. It says, this is Chrisean being released from probation. She says, thank you, Jesus, and everyone that helped me stay on track. Now I can really be an artist / creator, travel / actor, everything, no restrictions. Praise God. I was supposed to get off of probation late 2026. Look at Jesus. He had other plans. I know y'all miss me. I'm just waiting for this to be established. Now I can plan and really travel. Okay. So that was when she said that she was on probation, which was a few days ago. And then now here come Blueface and his daddy basically making statement and making it clear if she come near, it's going to be a problem. I smell setup. I smell paper trail. I smell sucker. I smell punks. I smell they trying to get their lick back on you because that girl woke the hell up and got the hell out that house. And no matter what she doing when she out the house, it just matters that she got the hell out that house and said, no more slavery, okay? No more holding me captivated, okay? I don't want to do it anymore. And I think that we all have right to walk away no matter when we walk away, okay? And no matter what she got going on the outside, whether she got 3, 4, 5, 6 boyfriends, at the end of the day, she has a right to get out that house. Remember at one point, Chrisean was like, I'm doing this bid with him. He locked up, I'm locked up. By that daddy card that he to each his own, okay? So let's listen to Blueface Daddy talking about and trying to create this paper trail on Chrisean. She got to stay woke. She has to stay woke and stand clear. Stay away from these people, house girl, because they don't mean you no good at all. Let's listen.
Good evening, y'all. I'm so sorry this is happening, but we've tried contacting the individual for the past 60 days, no response, no feedback regarding your personal belongings. So we had no choice but to respectfully pack it up and move it to a storage facility. We will be mailing you the storage facility information to your last known address. So with that being said, you have no reason to enter a property that you no longer reside at. Please respect the property. I'm so sorry, y'all. Until next time.
His son told him to do that, right? He didn't just do that because he wanted to. His son told him to do that to try to get Chrisean all ruffled up and go back to the house if she's under the influence and go get her stuff. It looked like a bunch of garbage anyway, if I could be honest. Stuff that she's replaceable, okay? I think she'd known that she was leaving. She probably took all the important things that she wanted out of there because she know what kind of dude she dealing with. She know what kind of dude his father is, right? She know what kind of family he has. So for her not to take all the important stuff out the house, that's a little crazy, don't you think? So I think she got I think she got everything that she wished that she wanted to get out that house. Like I said, Chrisean, do not bite the bait, okay? They are trying to provoke you to come to this house so that this man can say you're trespassing. Peep game, right? Peep game, pay attention to what's going on. He's definitely trying to create a paper trail on you, girl. He remember, you're supposed to be the reason why he locked up in violation of probation. You think he gonna let that slide? He not letting that slide, sis. He been thinking about that this whole time he been in jail. So he's trying to get his lick back and he's already started to prepare him for that, okay? He's gonna come out and try to make you do the time that he had to do because you was the one that pressed charges on him, remember? Okay, and now you out here living your best life while he's in jail. So you're not getting off with that, in my opinion. Okay, he's gonna make you pay for that. All right, so peep game, pay attention, stay woke, and stay the hell away from those people's house, girl. Whatever's there, let them have it because his daddy is like his son is like his mama, and they just a big family of mess. Okay, in my opinion. So anyway, that's all I have for you guys this morning. I'm going to jump off of here, meet you in the comment section, share the live, hit the like button, turn your notification on, and we'll be back later, all right? So I love the checkmates, and there's nothing you can do about it. And remember, don't you let nobody tell you nothing different. Until next time, bye.